Fallout is an interesting thing to think about mainly because it's the most likely thing to end humanity. But have you ever thought about what if you were one of the lucky or unlucky people who has survived the Fallout? Because that's exactly what Black Isle Studios thought in 1997 when they released the first Fallout game, and while a lot of people might feel nostalgic when talking about Fallout, I really don't.
No, unacceptable!
Because I really also haven't played any of the games. I played Fallout 4 for about an hour, I played Fallout 76 for about half an hour, and I played Fallout Shelter for a few hours. But this video is about the first two Fallout games, so let's get right into the video. Fallout 1 was made on 10th of October 1997 by Black Isle Studios, and while the future games were third-person shooters, the original was an RPG. So you get three options between a woman, fucking Chad, or some guy. The Chad is the best option, by the way. So once you pick Chad, a cutscene plays where this old man, called Overseer, says something about how you have to leave to save the world or something, and once the cutscene ends, you spawn in front of Wolf 13 with a gun, a melee weapon, which depends on what character you chose, some bullets, or steam pack to heal yourself, and two players. Wolf 13 is one of the many vaults built for Fallout, and once you spawn in, you see a dead soldier who carries some large bullets and a knife. After you loot the soldier, you see a lot of cave rats, who are essentially just rats in steroids. But once you kill a few of them, you will be able to leave the cave and go into the wasteland, where you see a few traveling merchants and guards. But once you pass them, you might either encounter a few road scorpions, who are essentially just jack scorpions, and once you see them, you're pretty much dead. But the second option is that you arrive at this wooden shack, but the secret lies underneath the shack, since inside the shack is a ladder from which you can go down into a cave where Vault 15 is located. But there's something off. The vault, it's been left behind. There's no trace of a single human there, but there's also something else in there with you. Something a lot bigger than a cave rat. Something bigger than you. The lesser mole rat. I don't know what the people named this thing with smoking, because that is not a mole rat, and I don't think that is a lesser mole rat either. I could go more in depth about this game, but if I would, this video would be hundreds of hours long. But anyways, the game has a lot of endings, with the best one being where you arrive at Vault 13 to save the people inside it. Although the game was definitely ahead of its time, it wouldn't be a big success, especially when compared to the other games, as it only sold around 600,000 copies. But for an indie team, that was a rather big success, so naturally they made a sequel only a year later. Fallout 2 came out on the 29th of October 1998, again by Black Isle Studios. This time you get to pick between either a woman, you, Narc, or some guy. So after you pick Narc, this old woman talks to you about like Candy Crush or something, I don't know. When she's done speaking to you, spawn in front of a temple with a spear. And whilst the first game was pretty good, this one is terrible. Maybe because this dumbass is blocking your way, so you have to go to the temple, and it looks straightforward, as you have to beat up some giant ants and lesser scorpions. Open this door, beat up some more ants and lesser scorpions, and then you arrive at this door, which is locked, and I could not figure out where the key was for this door, so I had to do the unthinkable. I looked at walkthrough, and then I realized that you have to lockpick it. So after unlocking the door, I ran around for a bit, lost my spear, got a pipe bomb and an antidote for my poison. But then I saw this door, which I could not open, so I resolved to walk through, and then I realized that I have to use my explosive here. So I fucked it up a few times, but I was not aware of the fact that the timer doesn't reset. So I blew up, and after that I stopped playing because I didn't save. At least for me, Fallout 2 was just overall worse than Fallout 1, and the sale figures reflect that, as Fallout 2 sold about 6 times less than Fallout 1, as it only managed to sell 123,000 copies. After Fallout 2, Black Isle Studios made a few more games, but most of them flopped except for one, that being Baldur's Gate. Releasing in the year 1998, it would sell around 2.8 million copies worldwide, so naturally they made two sequels, with Baldur's Gate 2 selling over 2 million copies, 3 sold around 1 million, and in 2012 they made an enhanced version which sold around 1.2 million copies. With the entire series selling around 7 million copies, it would be a major financial success. but by the mid to late 2000s, Black Isle Studios started to face serious financial difficulties, and in turn they were bought out in the year 2007 by Bethesda, who were recently bought up by Microsoft. But Bethesda buying them out really helped out not only Black Isle Studios, but also the entire Fallout series, with Fallout 3 and 4 selling out 12 and 13 million copies worldwide. And then came Fallout 76, which was incredibly buggy. Collector's edition was essentially a scam, and the game cost around $60 a launch. So with a bad reputation, Fallout 76 will only sell around 1.4 million copies. Whilst I was never a big fan of the series, it is sad to see the direction that Bethesda has been taking the series in recent years. Thanks for watching.